We cannot hear you, Mataji. You said Hare Krishna, but we can't hear you. No, Mataji, I can't hear you. Sure, Mataji. Join the phone with the audio, na, Mataji? From the phone, you can join with the audio. Can you dial it from the phone?
Can you hear me okay now?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, perfect.
Mataji, I can hear you, Mataji.
Thank you, kids. Thank you. And sorry for all this mess. I do not know why. I was just not able to hear anybody. But anyways, welcome to today's Damodar class, kids. Let's get started with our today's class. I'm going to
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I'm going to quickly share the deck for today and then we'll get going, okay? Just give me 1 sec. I'll pull up the deck real quick. And let's share that.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji.
Such a mess today. All right, found it.
Mataji, my aunt, my grandma, Amma, she's also in the devotee, and she's gonna bring me a Krishna, a dog, and Jagannath also.
That is very, very nice.
Like Balaram
All right.
also. I'm
Very
happy
nice. We can chat about this in a while. All right, let's get started with today's class. So kids, let's start our today's class with Shri Guru Pranam Mantra is on your screen. And we're going to do Hare Krishna Maha Mantra followed by this 11 times. And we're going to do that together, okay? Let's start.
Oh my God. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः श्री गुरु चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं ब्रह्मण्यं मताजी स्थापतां मन्यं वन्देऽहं श्री गुरु Lalita,
Sri Radha Krishna
Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Divasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Oh, that was so nice. You kids just impress me every single time when you chant. So amazing. You're so amazing. All right. So let's go through today's rest of the class content. You know what we do on Thursdays, right? We do a moral story.
And to paint water.
All right, we're going to do a moral story. So everybody's going to pay attention to this story. And why? Because at the end of the story,
pigeon and the paint water.
Okay, can I speak, please?
Okay.
All right, thank you. So, so we're going to pay attention to this story. Why? Because at the end of the story, we all are going to share our realizations. Okay, so that is why we have to pay attention. So let's start with the story. All right, so today's story is about the pigeon and the painted water. Sounds interesting. Let's see what happens here. All right, those were the summer days. The hot sun was blazing, right? Everybody gets very uneasy or uncomfortable in the sun. So let's see what's going on here. The pigeon was feeling very hungry. There was a pigeon and he was very, very hungry. So I'm sure he is looking for some food. So he's flying everywhere in search of the food. Now he reached at the junction of lanes and there was a shop of painting. So by now he was very thirsty and his throat was already dried up. He was very hungry. He's been flying around, so he's even thirsty now. So he reached a place where there are a lot of shops and he saw a shop of a painter, basically, where he would, paint and sell paintings and that kind of stuff. So the shopkeeper was very busy in his work, right? That's what he does. He paints, so he was painting. He was busy painting and he had one ready painting. So one of the paintings was ready.
Mataji, we can't hear you.
Okay. Now you can write, Mataji. All right. So pigeon. Yeah, thank you. The pigeon was looking at the painting and he was very happy, very satisfied. Must be a very beautiful painting. And he started thinking in his mind that, wow, such a clean, such a nice clean water. Now I will drink the water sufficiently. So he's thinking that the painter is painting the pictures. So he definitely has a lot of water. So I should be able to drink the water now. That's what I was looking for. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and I need some water at least. So now I can drink some water. Yes. Somebody was speaking. So, with that kind of thought in his mind, in his mind, he flew with the high speed to drink the water. Therefore, it dashed against the glass frame and fell down on the floor miserably. So, do you see what he did? The artist was bewildered because the artist was making pictures. He was already so busy with his work. I didn't even realize that there's something else going on behind him. So just because pigeon is looking at the picture and he's thinking that's the real water, he's trying to drink the water from the painting, and that's not true. But pigeon didn't realize. He tried drinking the water from there and then he fell down. So the painter sees the pigeon has fallen down, and it was frightened. It was panting and trembling because pigeon didn't realize what actually happened to him. Right? Pigeon thought that he's just trying to drink water, but he didn't realize what exactly happened. So he was frightened. He didn't know what to do. So the artist sprinkled some water on the pigeon, and some water dropped in his mouth as well. So with that, he felt a little better. So after some time, the pigeon stopped trembling. Pigeon regained his consciousness and opened his eyes because he got some water in his mouth as well. The artist made it drink some more water and said, "You fool, can anyone drink the pitchered water?" Because that is what he tried doing. He did not realize it's a pitcher. He was so thirsty, his senses were not right, so he just rushed towards the pitcher to drink the water. So artist definitely saved his life by giving him water and comforting him, but at the same time he is also teaching him a lesson that you cannot drink water from the pitcher. All right, let's see what the moral of the story says. We should not we should not run after illusory pleasures of material world. They always cause more misery. That's very interesting. All right, let's see what you all have to say. I'm more curious to know what you have to say about this. Let's start with Devash. Devash, would you like to share your thoughts? Or any
He said we can't drink water from a picture.
Yep, that is right. And that's the right thing to say, right?
Yes, Mataji.
He's not trying to scold him or anything. He's just explaining him very well so that he learns his lesson. Yeah, so that's right. Thank you. Palvit, do you want to go next?
You really cannot like drink or like eat paint.
You really cannot eat or drink what?
Paint.
From
or like
paint.
everything. And but the pigeon thought, oh, it is real water. I should drink it, but it was not real water. I knew it was like a board of painting.
All right, that is nice. Thank you, Ryan. No, Palvit. Thank you, Palvit. Ryan, do you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji. I learned from the moral that that being foolish, that foolish people always get causes more materially because material world is causing that because if you foolish, then you will lose all your intelligence and you like a donkey. He's very foolish. Like the pigeon, and you shouldn't and actually rush yourself, and you had to think before you act.
I like that too. Think before you act. Very, very true. Thank you for sharing that. All right, Livon, do you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji. So if the pigeon was smarter, it would just go away and find water.
Yeah, right. He could have found his way out. Thank you for sharing that, Livon. Balavranda, do you want to go next?
I was wanting to say that the pigeon should have intelligence that to eat only the good water. He should have patience, or otherwise he should have called the picture person and then asked for water.
How can pigeons speak, Linda?
But in the moral story, it's a moral story.
That is right. But tell me, can you have patience when you are so hungry or so thirsty? How does one keep patience? Is that easy to do? Anybody?
Yeah, but
Just now when you're speaking, she don't have patience to wait until the story over. She was unmuting and she's speaking. She's giving the moral that pigeon needs to have patience.
Yeah, so that's very right, Balaranda? So it's difficult to have patience when you have desperate needs, right? But this is where we have to work on it. That is where you work on it and you bring patience in your life. So it's not easy. It's a difficult task, but it's a constant effort that we have to put in to do that, right? So what you said is right, but it's a constant effort. Everybody will have to work hard on this, right? So thank you for sharing your thoughts, though, Balaranda. All right, Madhav, do you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji. So we should not drink the paint water. We should always drink the real water. Also, we should always be kind and patient and
Not patience, kind. Should be kind,
and helpful.
just like the
Just like a paint man.
Painter, right? Absolutely. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Madhav. That is very beautiful. So yeah, so I think we did have, it's a very short story, but there are quite a few learnings here, right? Bringing patience in your life, being kind and nice to others, understanding somebody's need and trying to help people in whatever best possible way you could do, right? Oh, Jadurani, do you want to share your thoughts?
Yes.
Go ahead.
We should think ours, not others.
what we are doing.
We should think what we are doing.
Very right. I mean, you can find people to help you, like everybody said, right? You could find people who are helpful, who are kind, but at the same time, you also have to know, you should be patient. You have to know what you're doing, right? You have to think before you do anything. Very true. All right, kids, very beautiful points. You just amaze me every single time. With this such a short story, you had too many points to share, so you really amaze me. Very well done, kids. All right, let's move on. Now is the time to learn this beautiful shloka from Yashomati Nandan with Anjana Gopika Mataji. So Hare Krishna Mataji, over to you.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah, kids, you can repeat after me, okay? Yamuna Tata Chara.
Yamuna Tata
Gopi Basana Hara. Rasarasika Kirpamoya. Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara.
Bhakti Vinod
Pakati Vinodasraya.
Bhakti Vinod Masreya.
Mataji, can I put another this one? Mataji. Their full song I can keep Mataji there.
Okay. So do you want me to pull Mataji from the website?
No, I have picture.
You can do it? Okay, sure. I'll stop sharing.
Yes, kids, can you repeat from me whole song and then we can, because this is the last stanza, you can also do together all the, okay? Esomati nandana rajavaro nagara. Gokula ranjana kana. Gopika dana madana manohara. Kaliya damana vidana. Amala harina mami avilasa. Bipina purandara navina nagara bora. Badana subasa. Praja janapalana sukurana. Nanda kodana rakavala. Govinda Madhavana Vanita Taskara. Sundara Nandapala. Yamuna Tata Chara Gopi Vasana Hara. Rasa Rasika Kirpa Moya. Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara. Bhakti Vinodasraya. Okay, kids, you all can together sing and then Mataji will take over the, okay? You all can sing together one time, together.
Sumati Nandana Braja
Hari Bol, very nice. Yes, please, it's very nice. Mataji will take over the call. You all can send the recording. If you nicely sing and then send in the Damodar group, okay? Your recording, you can hear. Okay, bye. Mataji, please take over, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Bol. Mataji is coming, okay?
Yeah, I'm.
Yes, yes, yes.
So all different screens. Sorry, give me a second. I don't know what I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, kids. It's time for Devanagari. We are finishing letter word today. So let's do a very quick recap before we do our today.
Water.
Start with letter P.
Bus.
Zipper.
Letter P, mother.
Yeah. See.
Papa, pee pee, poo poo, pee pee, pie, papa, pampa.
Oh, awesome. I like you. All are so fluent now.
Papa, pee.
All right.
Pepe, Papa, pee, poo poo, ra,
Pampa.
prang, pe, pai, po, pau, pang, paha. तेरा भी hand raise कर दो. Hand raise तो कर दो.
I want number.
Oh,
Tushita, letter F.
Papa, pee pee, poo poo, pee pie, po, pau, pampa. Thank you,
Right.
Mother.
Ryan, letter B for you.
Baba, bee bee, boo boo, bee bye. Hey, bo bo, ho, bambaha.
Very nice. Thank you. Live on, letter B.
Baba, bee, bee, boo, boo, blue, bee, bye, boo, bow, bamba. Thank you, Mother.
Thank you, Livan. Devash, letter M.
Mama, Mimmy, Mumu, Mema, Mumu, Mama. Bru, Mama.
Pulvit, letter Y.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice. Thank you. Letter R for Chaturani.
Lala, Riru, Ruru,
ra,
Ram,
re, ra,
Rerai,
ro, ra,
Roro,
rang.
Ranga.
Very nice. Thank you. All right. All right. Tushita, you want to do letter R? Very nice. Thank you, Tishita. Levon, letter L.
La la li li lu 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 li lai lo lo long la. Thank you, Mataji.
Very nice, Levon. Thank you. All right. So, Palvit, letter V.
Okay. Wow, we woo 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 wow 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 wow.
Very, very, very nice. All right. Yeah, you kids are very, very fluent in the letters now, which is very nice. Let's keep practicing. And now today we are finishing letter V. My God. It's such a complicated letter that I just couldn't find a lot of words, but we'll learn whatever we know. All right. So the first combination is V with O matra is vo. In English, you could write that as VO. And I just couldn't find any word with that. Like there are tons of words, but they're like English words which are in Hindi, like vote, something like that. But yeah, I just couldn't find. If you can think of anything, let me know. Or let everybody know, actually. The next one for today is verb with O matra is vo. In English, you can write that as VAU. Again, another one. I just couldn't find or think of any word at all for this one. The third one is verb with ang matra is vang. In English, you can write that as VAM. Okay, I actually picked up the last week's picture as well, Vrindavan, and I did mention to you last week as well that this is such a beautiful word. First of all, of course, it's Vrindavan is beautiful. The other important thing is word letter, as you see here, this one is pretty much is a combination of two matras, right? So we're using two matras here. One is re matra and the other one is ang matra. So we're using both the matras here. So I thought, okay, this is a good example of using multiple matras in one place. And another word I just got for this is Vanshaj. Vanshaj is nothing but is a descendant. So here is one of very beautiful example of Kuru dynasty. So this is Vanshaj, right? Your family history or your family tree is basically Vanshaj. So you can see King Shantanu had, for example, Bhishma, and then Bhishma didn't have any kids, but like Dhritarashtra had Kauravas and Pandu has Pandavas. So this is the family history or family tree or descendants that you can say. So all right, so 4 combinations for today. Oh, the last one, sorry. The last one is verb with aha matra is vaha. In English, you can write that as VAH. And again, aha matras are very, very, very rarely used. So I just couldn't think of any word for this as well. So yeah, so 4 combinations for today is vo, vau, vang, and vaha. Let's quickly jump to our whiteboard and see what we can make. Canvas. Every single time I just forget that. All right, let's start here. Obviously, I like colors, so it's going to be a color. All right. Vo, vau, vang, vaha. Va is a very simple letter, as I always say. It's one of the most simplest letter. So you just make a vertical and a horizontal line, a C shape or a circle right here, and that's your va. For vo, you're going to make another vertical line just adjacent to the other line. Oh, what is it doing? Just another vertical line like that in parallel to the vertical line you already have. And to make it vo is the matra on the top. That's it. Again, I'm repeating, matra always have to be, these kind of matras always have to be on the vertical lines, nowhere else. So let's just make sure we do that. So this is also vertical line, but you're not going to make it here, okay? It has to be on your matra line, nowhere else. Next letter for today is vo. As I said, create your letter vo. All right, for vo, you're going to make 2 matras on the top. So that's your vo. The third one is vang, va with ang matra. So we're going to make a letter v again. This is your letter v. For ang, it is 1 dot on the top. Vaha, for vaha, again, same thing, vertical, horizontal line. We're going to make a C shape or a circle here. And then colon or 2 dots just after your letter is vaha. So vo, vau, vang, vaha. 4 letters for today, kids. And I'm
Could you go to the PPT?
say that again.
Yeah. You need to see it again.
All right, let me know if anybody's ready.
Mataji, could you go to the PPT?
Yeah.
Mataji, could you go to the white?
Whiteboard. Okay.
Mataji, could you go to the PPT?
Yes. Yeah, let's just give us 1 minute to everybody, whoever wants to be on this. I'll switch back then.
Could you go back to the PPT?
Okay, all right. Here you go. I think we should somehow be able to use Zoom's whiteboard. Maybe we can stay on the same screen. I'll just explore the options for our next class.
Mataji, I'm done.
You're done. Then I'm ready for you.
I am done, Mataji.
All right. Whoever's done, let's start. So Ryan, let's start with Ryan and then I'll come to you, Devash. Ryan? Yeah.
And Mataji, do you know that your brain will also be crazy like a monkey? So you have to let go of that.
You're showing up.
Yeah, your mind will be crazy sometimes.
Yeah. Can we see what you've written first? Okay. Bring it down, Ryan. Bring it down. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Ryan. Well done. Devash, I'm ready for you. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. Devash, one thing that you want to change is for your vow. For vow, you don't add matra to both the vertical lines. You only add matra to the last vertical line. Okay, so remove the first one and add it to both the matras should be on the last vertical line.
Oh.
Yeah. So otherwise, everything looks good. Good job. Anybody else is ready? We got 1 more minute, kids, before we wrap up.
Mataji,
Yeah, Jadurani, you ready?
I'm
Oh, Balavinda, I'm coming to you next then.
Balavinda.
Yeah, I know. Just a minute. I'll come to you. I cannot see Jadurani. Do you want to bring it closer to me? Still cannot see. Okay, bring it slightly more closer. Looks good, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you want to send it in the WhatsApp group, that'll be great, Jadurani. I'll take a look, okay? Yeah.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. Balavranda.
I'm ready, Mataji.
All right. All right, yeah. Well, Lovely letters. Good job.
Balavinda, guess what?
Balavinda,
I'm done.
very well done.
Balavinda, guess what?
Jaduran, you want to show again?
Balavinda,
Jaduran, if you want to show again.
What,
Vanessa,
Ryan?
I have already seen yours.
I'm going to get the same. My grandma.
No, he's
she's also-
calling Mataji. Ryan is calling Balavrinda. Balavrinda. I don't know why is he calling here.
Oh, that is why I thought I was calling. Jadurani, do you want to show again?
I'm good, Balavinda. I'm going to
Just
get
Very
get the
close to
same.
the way kids are doing, right? Just bring it very close. I just want to see the letters, right? Closer, closer. Yeah, more closer. Closer to me. Yes. Bring it more closer. I just want to see the letters. Yeah, more closer. All right. Yeah, looks good. That looks good.
Balavinda, guess what? I'm going to get the same
Good job.
dog like you are.
Very, very well done. Good job. Mother, yes, I'm ready for you. Very nice, children. Okay, mother, bring it clear. Oh. All right, very nice, mother. Well done. Well done. Palvit. Okay, let's see yours and then we wrap up.
No, that's not the one.
I was thinking, where are the letters? Okay. Oh, wow. Do you have two matras on your second letter?
Yeah, but like you'll see, like in the first one, I do not have enough room,
That
so
is-
I just write it on the front.
Okay, that is why. All right, but letters look good. Yeah, you just need to make enough spacing, right? So that letters are clear. All right, kids, if you haven't been able to finish it or show it to me, just send it to me in the WhatsApp group and I'll definitely take a look at that. All right. With that, kids, let's wrap up our today's class. With Shri Vaishnav Pranam Mantra, it's on your screen. And we're going to do that together.
Vanchalcha pataro beshtra.
Anand
Thank
Kumar,
you so. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Balavinda. Balavinda.
Yes, sir.
Balavinda.
What were you